Here are three money mistakes that I've made, and I wish somebody would have told me not to be that DUMB. So that's why I'm telling you, so you don't make the same mistakes. Mistake number one, I let my dad pay my credit card every month when I was in college. Now, was this very nice of him? Yes, it was. But what I learned is it did not teach me about responsibility. And I wasn't really thinking when I was purchasing. I was just buying stuff, not thinking about the how it was affecting my dad. What I should have done instead was told my dad, thank you, but I'm going to pay this bill on my own. And I should have ended up budgeting properly and only spending what I could afford instead of just buying anything I want. The second mistake I made was buying a house before we could afford it. We had $30 in our bank account. The teller at the bank looked behind us because he thought that we were being kidnapped. Yeah, it was bad. But luckily, the title company messed up the calculations, so we got a check for 230 bucks back. So we went back to the bank and we had $262 to our name after we closed on the house, which, as you know, is not a lot. And guess what? The first night we were in our house, the tornado sirens went off and our house flooded. So, what I learned from this experience is don't trust a bank with your money because they shouldn't have given us that loan. We couldn't afford it. And instead, we should have stayed in our apartment, even though to us it felt like we were wasting money. We weren't. We were not ready to be homeowners. I wish we would have just stayed in the apartment, saved up money, so that way we would have had a good down payment and had an emergency fund ready to go for when emergencies happen, which they did the first night. Mistake number three, I went to the car dealership with a broken heater in my car, and I even told the dealership about it. And I drove away with a brand new car that I could not afford it. I had a $400 payment. We were drowning in debt. So, what I learned from this is don't buy a brand new car. Buy a car that has decent amount of miles on it, less than 50, 70,000, and then a couple years old instead of buying a brand new. I drove off that lot and there goes all of the money because it's worth like half that much now. If you want to hear about some more money mistakes that I've made, let me know in the comments that you want a part two because I've got some stories about art, photography, and a dog. So if you want to hear about that, let me know in the comments.